when it comes to processes, our attitude, or my attitude, has generally been that all processes, all meetings have a life cycle. And so we have been through different formats and outgrown different formats over time. So right now we have every other week, alternating between an Asia-friendly time and a Europe-friendly time, a meeting of everyone on the team, which right now it's 25 people, but in either of those meetings, it will really be, like 20. And at a group that size, you want something that's not just a status meeting, and you also want something that is still primarily broadcast, because 20 people can't really have a functioning conversation about something.
Yeah.
So what we use that meeting for is going over where we're at with our OKRs, and then we usually have guest speakers coming in about a topic that is news we can use. So that might be, let's say this week we've got somebody coming in from user research who's going to tell us some of the things that they've learned recently in a recent study. So everyone will be able to operationalize that knowledge, and 20 people can ask a question in that form. It's not like trying to have an open discussion. And that meeting has evolved. When my team was 4 people, what we would do is we had a running doc, and there's one of the sets teams still does this, actually. I think a lot of them still do. They have a running doc where they have hot topics at the top, so things that we really want to discuss, and then a list of people's status updates below. So the format that we generally use for that is we make time at the beginning of the meeting for all of the hot topics, and then once we've run through that, every person goes around robin and picks one thing in their list of, say, 5 bullet points that they think merits further discussion or further information for the team. So it doesn't become like people listing things off of a piece of paper either, but you still do get enough of the status update meeting that you feel informed about what other people are doing.
Yeah, very cool. And there's an assumption you've read the full status update anyway, right? You don't need to have it said out loud.
Well, or they're short enough that you can read them on the fly. You don't need to read them out loud.
Yeah.
There's no pre-read for any of these meetings.